وبركاته. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. If you guys are here in the musalla for this, please join us here. Otherwise, hopefully inshallah we have your attention. We will start with a couple of ayat from the Quran. Brother Muaz Kabuka, if you can read a couple of ayat for us inshallah, please. Can you get the other mic, Muaz? The other mic with the echo in the front. Thank you. It's okay.
السلام عليكم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. فإن كذبوك فقد كذب رسل من قبلك جاءوا بالبينات والزبر والكتاب المنير. كل نفس ذائقة الموت وإنما توفون أجوركم يوم القيامة فمن زحزح عن النار وأدخل الجنة فقد فاز وما الحياة الدنيا إلا متاع الغرور. صدق الله العظيم. Short translation. Verily every soul shall taste death, and you shall be recompensed for your deeds and your actions on the day of judgment. So whoever has been shaken off of and protected from Jahannam and entered into Jannah, then they have verily won. And this world is surely for pleasure and distraction.
Jazakallah khair Muaz, barakallahu feekum. Very quickly inshallah, because this has a lot of information and I want your attention. I don't want to lose you. Thank you for attending. A lot of you, mashallah, see, many faces are interested. But when we say ghusl, janaza in town, only the same 3-4 sisters and brothers, or maybe a little more. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them. Before we start, I want you to put a good intention, niyyah hasana, niyyah tayyibah, that inshallah you will help as much as you can, because this is fard on the community. This is fard kifaya. It's mandatory on the community, collective duty to do it to your Muslim brother or Muslim sister. Put your niyyah right now. And please at the end, plan to come to me and get me or Brother Tariq to add you to the janazah group, only if you have a strong, not just intention, azm, determination to maybe inshallah next janazah to help. It's not going to be right away that, oh, I go. You're going to be of no use. You're going to be on the way in the first couple of times, I'm telling you. But you will pick it up later on. Now I count on many sisters and many brothers who started like they didn't know what to do, but they are doing everything right now. So you can help. If you think I'm going to be like useless, no. You will help inshallah and you'll be able to help. Just put this intention, join the group and learn that with the intention of one day implementing and applying this inshallah. I will use the concept of brother from Tabligh. Musta'addeen inshallah. Is everybody ready inshallah? Raise your hand if you're ready. Nobody is ready. Who here is not going to die? Raise your hand if you're not going to die. You're not going to die, brother? Oh, mashallah. I can kill you right now. I can prove you wrong. All of us, one day, سنموت. كل نفس ذائقة الموت. Every soul shall taste death. Brothers and sisters, it is very majestic moment. It's a moment that you cannot describe. When you have a brother that was praying Isha with you last night or something, and the next day he is in front of you and you're washing him. Right? I've seen that a lot. This brother was just with us in the masjid. This brother was just in the gym this morning. That's a true story here. Gym in the morning, after Salatul Dhuhr, getting a wash, Asr, in the graveyard. So, الموت علينا حق. This is حق. This is true. Everybody shall taste death, and this is happening. I'm going to go over the theoretical part of it. I put some notes, and then I'm going to ask for a volunteer, hopefully inshallah slimmer body, that will bring him here and make ghusl or quick shower, dry shower, no water, but just to demonstrate and show inshallah. Right? We did that a few months ago, or I don't know, I lost track, maybe a year or two ago. Last April? Last year. So, but we needed, it was requested again, mainly for a group of sisters who want to help, and also for brothers inshallah. طيب. Number one that I want you to remember is one day you will be here. You're doing it to him or you're doing it to her. One day it will be done to you. So remember this word, الرفق, اللين. Be soft, be lenient. You're dealing with we don't call that person by the name anymore. We don't call, oh, brother Muhammad, sister, whatever. We say the body, move the body, الجثة, الجثمان. So deal with it not just like a body, but as a brother, as a person, as somebody who can feel. Be soft. Do what you want to be done to you. In the way you carry, in the way you wash, in the way you do everything. That's for one. I want you to remember this at all times, inshallah. So I divided that into احتضار, موت, preparation, بعد الموت. احتضار is what? Dying. The process of the person is dying. Obviously, there's a lot to talk, but I'm focusing here on what's after death. But quickly, if somebody is dying, and this is a moment that all of us are in shock. Family members, mom, dad, a friend, we happen to be there. I wouldn't say most of the time. All the time, the family is like, they don't know what to do. They call the imam. If you happen to be in a place, in a position where somebody is dying, what do you need to do? You need to do تلقين إضجاع على اليمين للقبلة. تلقين is giving لقينوا موتاكم لا إله إلا الله. Try to say لا إله إلا الله in front of them. Try to get them to say the word بدون إلحاح, without pushing. This is what a lot of people miss. Without pushing. Don't push. This is the most, I have not lived it, but from what we see in the books and from what I see with my eyes, this is the most striking moment that the person is going through, leaving this life and moving to another life. So don't push. Say La ilaha illallah. Say it. No. Mention it in front of them. Do it in a, don't forget, the first word is always soft, lenient. Remember, this is somebody who is dying or dead and can feel already. So give them La ilaha illallah. You can read Yasin in Surah Yasin as mentioned in a hadith in front of them. Read it. And also, if they are in the process of dying or getting to die, you cannot miss it. You will know. Put them in the right side. On the right side, facing the Qibla. Make sure they are facing the Qibla. One touching story, there is somebody that I know, not personally, but through somebody else. He was in Mecca, subhanallah, making Umrah. And as he was dying, he himself, he was not too young, but not too old either. He felt that he was dying. He laid on his right side facing the Kaaba and he said, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us all good end, inshallah. Help the person do that. And if you yourself are in this position, and again, all of us will be there. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has a piece of advice for you. لا يموتن أحدكم إلا وهو يحسن الظن بالله. Let no one of you die except while يحسن الظن, having good assumption, good thoughts of Allah. You're dying, inshallah, Allah will put me in Jannah. Allah is sending the best angels for me. Die with good spirit. That's something that you have to train yourself to. So if somebody dies, that's before death. There's a lot of other things, but before death, what if somebody dies? First of all, doctors can talk to us, but make sure the person is dead. The person is dead, because there are many cases that the people think that the person is dead, but they are not dead. One of the most famous is to check the حدقية العين القرنية اسمها ايه؟ The pupil, the eye, open the eye, get a little flashlight, and if it reacts, if it opens up, that person is still alive. Even if you don't even feel, it's not by breath. And I'm stepping out of my field, but many times I had to do it myself. I had to check, is that person dead or alive? Dr. Hashim. Stimulate. Sternum, what's a sternum? All right, press on it, and then what happens? So press here, right in the middle of the chest. Hard press. I'll try that next time. Don't break it. All right, but if you try the flashlight, this for me is a definitive sign. If you, can I have your attention? Definitive sign. If you get a flashlight in their eye, if it moves, alive. If it doesn't move, is there any chance it could not be moved? It's not moving, and the person is still alive? Okay, get a doctor to check. Wait until the person is announced dead. That's what we do. All right. If the person dies, what you need to do, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam got to Abu Salama, the previous husband of Salama, and he passed away. When the person dies, إذا خرجت الروح يتبعها البصر. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, when the soul departs, the eyesight follows it. So normally the person dies with eyes open, and it's gonna stay like that. And most, if not all, the muscles in the body will be in the same position, and then it will be stiff after a while. So أغمضه النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. غمضه, he made sure he covered, or he closed his eyes. So if you are in that moment there, close the eyes of that person. Make sure it's closed. يربط اللحيين الفك. Try that will get loose, and many times we see a brother with the mouth is widely open like that, and it's stiff in there. So if he's dying right now, make sure you get some kind of piece of cloth and close their mouth. You don't want to have the mouth open. So that's what you need to do. Another thing that's suggested by the scholars is to soften the or lubricate, not lubricate, move the different joints. If he is in a position, like let's say like that, the position is going to stay like that. So make sure they are in the right straight position, because after a while they're going to get cold and the body is going to be. We had many times to have somebody's leg or hand in a very stiff position. We need to make sure they are straight so we can cover them. So if you are there, make sure you soften the what is it? Manipulate. Yeah, make sure that everything is straight, inshallah. Also deal with that person. That person is dead. Deal with that person as somebody who is alive. Cover them. Not that they are dead. You just uncover and look and make sure they are covered. Make sure they are respected. Make sure only the people that they like. This is very highly mentioned in all the books. Only the people that he liked enter upon him. If he dislikes somebody, do not get them. He would not allow this person to come to see him or meet with him while they were alive. Now that they are dead, don't let anybody just come. Only the people that he felt comfortable around and were good with can come. But make sure that the cover is, the body is covered. If there is any special, clothes or instruments that would be difficult to remove later, especially that you are a family member, close family members, make sure you remove all of that. Get the body close to the next step that we will talk about, inshallah. The next step, the third step, is التجهيز والتغسيل والتكفين. Preparation, washing, shrouding, kafan. How do we do that? We talked a little bit about preparation in terms of the body and make sure it's ready for the next step. The next step is going to be التغسيل, ghusl. We all need to take shower. We have two ways of doing it, and pay attention to that. One way is al-aqal, the minimum, the bare minimum. The bare minimum of ghusl, of your ghusl, when you, to have a shower after intimate relationship, or a sister after the period is gone. You have to have a full shower. The minimum, you can do it same way. The first one is what? أقل الغسل. The minimum of ghusl is two things. إزالة النجس, تعميم الجسد بالماء. Remove any najasa on the body. Remove any najasa, impurity in the body. And pour water over the whole body. Make sure the whole body has water on it. This is the minimum. That's what you may do for the ritual shower. All you need to do, if there is any najasa on your body, just clean it. You use the bathroom, you take water, clean yourself, and then get under the shower. Water everywhere. That's enough. It's not the perfect, but it's enough, minimum. That's what you may do in case somebody got confused. What do we need to do? What did the sheikh do? Step 1, step 2, step 4. Oh, I'm confused. No, don't be confused. Remove anything you see, anything bad or najasa, remove it, clean it, and then put clean water over the whole body, and that's a perfect ghusl. Or that's a complete ghusl, not perfect but complete. That's way or method 1. If you don't want to do the whole process, or if you don't know how to, or if you don't have anybody to help you, because sometimes we are 3 or 4 and it's difficult. Way or method number 2, which is what we do, and this is the complete one. How do we do that? To have a complete shower, give a complete ghusl, you have to follow these things. First of all, put the body on an elevated. We have a table ready for that in there with all the plumbing and water, hot, cold, everything. So it's a table like this. The body is going to be there, so you will have good access to the body and do it. Cover the awrah. Make sure, don't just make the person naked. Cover the awrah. The awrah is from the navel to the knee. Minimum. Cover what needs to be covered that you don't want to wash for now. Most likely we have several towels. The big towel, we put it, and I will show you right now. Let me just go over this and then we show you in practicality. So cover the awrah, and then what you need to do first thing is you're gonna make basically istinja for this person. What is istinja? Before you make wudu, what do? You go to the bathroom, right? What do you do there? You wash your private parts. If you have to use the bathroom, use the bathroom, and then you wash your private parts. Istinja. So that person cannot do it for himself. So basically what you do is you get the person to sit down, obviously holding his body and his head, and with your left hand, as I will show you, you will push a little bit on the stomach to let anything come down and then wash him. It's quite a process. But this will need to be done to you. Do it. Maybe do it. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will get somebody to do it for you. You would not be missing, somebody to do it for you. So we make istinja, and I will show you. And I know you will have a million questions. Keep that to the end. After we make istinja for that person, or takhliya, we remove anything in their stomach. We clean them. We put a lot of water. And then we start making wudu for them. Basically start by wudu. How do we make wudu? Same way we do it. Right? You start by washing the right hand, left hand, both hands, and then don't put water, don't pour water into the mouth or the nose or any opening, but rather you get a wet towel, clean their teeth, clean their nose, and then wash their face, and then the right arm, the left arm, just as we do in wudu, right? So we make wudu. After we make full wudu for that person, what do? The deceased, the dead person is here, right side, left side of the person. That's my right side here, that's my left side. Go to the right side from the top down, wash the right side. All through, using soap and what have you, cleaners, good things. And then the left side, same thing, all right? And then you flip the person on the side, not 100%. Just put the person on the right side, get to the back from here, the right side, wash it, and then flip the person the other way, get the back on the other side. I'll show you how to do that. Get the back of that, and that's all one wash. Normally we do it once, but we do it several times. We do the right side and we keep washing because we don't want to keep flipping the person left and right. But you may, if needed, and in many cases it was needed, you may repeat that 3 times. one time, 3 times. That's what the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said when they were washing his daughter Kulthum. He said, اغسلنها خمسا. So 3 times. It has to be odd number. Maybe 1, maybe 3, maybe 5. So we can repeat the whole process. After we wash the right side, left side, back right side, back left side, and then we put water over the whole body. That's 1. We may repeat that if needed, but normally the way I do it is just we do it thoroughly, and that should be enough. All right? So that's all ghasla. After we're done with that, we dry the whole thing, the body and the table, and then we get the kafan ready, and I will show you how to make it ready, and then we get the person. I will show you how do we put it under the person and wrap. Men normally are wrapped in 3 pieces. 1 is enough. Minimum is 1, but typically 3. Women are being wrapped in 5 pieces, and if more is needed, we can do more as well. Before we put the kafan, we normally put some perfume under the armpits, in the different parts of the body. And I forgot to mention that normally also I get a small towel, put it around the private parts, something like to keep anything from coming later on as we move the body, as we put the body in the grave and so on. That is, once we do that, kafan is ready. We tie the kafan from the top, from the bottom, from the middle, after we put the person in there, and then we get the person ready for salah. And from there, that's what you see. That's what you see. The body is there. We make salah. We're not going to talk about this now. How do we do this in practice? Can I have a volunteer right here? And questions is normally, I can take, if you everything I mentioned is I'm going to repeat in detail. That was the muqaddimah, yani. That was the introduction. But I'm going to do all of that in detail, inshallah. But I cannot turn Brother Hashim. Go ahead. And I'm going to need some water. If somebody can give me water. Put water, but in the face, he's asking, wudu, do I pour water? Yes, normally you do it as you usually do for yourself. But if you pour water over a face of somebody who is asleep on their face, the water is going to get through the nose, get inside, and maybe go from the other side. So you need to be careful. I normally pour water here, take it out here. But when it comes here, I don't pour water per se, but make sure I get a wet towel and so on. That was one question. Leave the rest to the end, inshallah. Who is the volunteer, inshallah? Need a small male to come. Ali, you're not small, but come. Ta'al. I have some people who helped before. Can I have a couple of brothers who helped in janazah before? Couple of brothers. Who helped us in janazah before? Who was here with us? Huh? Did we? انت بس يعني is that gonna be? تعال علي. مين؟ تعال علي. You're good. I think last time we did it with Ahmed, right? I remember like some years ago. Was it Ahmed? Oh, Hashim too, one time. But Ahmed, we did it with Ahmed too several years ago. Right? I was right? He is dead. Don't talk to a dead person. Keep it. That's a
Make sure I'm dead first.
Good example. Okay. Bismillah. أطال الله عمرك وأحسن عملك يا علي. Ameen. But Cynthia, you're going to give us a hard time moving you. Well, number 1 is sleep, deep sleep. Don't try to help us. If I'm trying to move you, don't move with me. Now you can open your eye for now, you're fine. But don't, ماشي. I need a couple of people here. All right? أخ أحمد, الناس اللي ساعدونا قبل كده الشباب. Those who help, Dr. Masoud, you helped before, come on. يلا. احنا, that's what we do. That you cannot imagine. We see everything on the body. We keep removing stuff. Okay. الله يحفظ. طيب. Number 1 thing, if you want to come here, brothers, inshallah. So we get the body. خلاص حق ما أنا خلاص خد تشيل النظارة. تفضل. طيب بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Number 1 thing, the body will come, and there is usually, most of the time, somebody is coming from, oh yeah, we need towels. Yes. And small towels too. Allah يجزيك خير. Most of the time, the body is going to be coming from a hospital, and many times with a lot of expected or unexpected things. So be very careful. take precautions. We have gowns, they call it, gowns. We have gowns here. Make sure you put on, everybody was included in the process, put gown, put on gloves, have your mask on, take precautions. Take precautions. You know, you're going to be maybe dealing with blood and other stuff. So just take precaution and everything should be okay, inshallah. You might make sure they are coming in bag, make sure you remove the bag. They usually have, you know, something like a mark in here. Make sure you cut it, you know, take that off. Anything on the body, remove it. There's a lot of things that are sticky things on the body from the whatever machines that they were on. Remove everything. Again, somebody with hair on the body and then something is stuck in there. Not that did you take it? No, easy, lenient, put some hot water. Also, before you do anything using the water, make sure you mix it right, the same way you do it with the shower. You don't get under the shower and mix the water on your head. You don't do that. It's too cold or too hot. Mix it first, put it here in the back of your hand. You can take it, then he can take it. Put it, it's good. Start removing everything. Take your time. However, and maybe physicians can help us, I learned that the hard way. Okay, you got the sidr and everything, mashallah. If there is a tube, sometimes there are tubes. I did it one time, I took it out, and that was a mistake. Because it was, I don't know, it was a vein or something draining a lot of blood. So superficial tubes and stuff, you can make your assessment. People with experience can help you with that. You can remove. But if it's getting, how do we know if it's going to get a lot of blood or not, Dr. Hashim, quickly, or somebody? If it's where? Okay. All right. But sometimes we had big tubes and stuff. If you think if you remove it, that's going to cause, you know, a lot of blood to come, keep it. And then don't remove it. But if you remove it, it's a small. Sometimes they're very, very tiny and small. Make sure you put something clean under it and yes, tape or something, or Band-Aid or something. All right. Body is clear. Sometimes sisters with nail polish, remove that. The sisters know what to do, but sometimes they have very sticky whatever. Some people have stuff. Brothers, let's not abuse our body. I'm not here to judge anybody, but let's not abuse our body. Let's go back to Allah clean, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made us, with nothing permanent, with nothing, you know. But your job here is to remove everything, much as you can, without hurting the body. If you see anything stuck, if you see tubes, if you see other stuff, do what you can, leave it there, press it, you know. Most, alhamdulillah, this is a community of a lot of doctors and nurses, and normally we would have somebody with some experience who would help you. But be prepared to see anything like that. Body is ready. The first thing we do, I said, is what? Who can remind me? Cover the body. So we remove everything first, but before we remove the stuff, whatever is, you know, these marks. And then before I remove this, I get a towel. We had bigger towels. This is, I think we had bigger. We put it here in the middle of, it's okay. But I'm telling you, in case you say, oh, that's not going to be enough for me. No, we have bigger towels that we normally use. We cover that part of the body from the navel to the knee. Make sure it's covered. And then as we do that, then we start removing everything, this, and that. If we have to cut, we can cut. If we have to use scissors, we use scissors. But be careful with the skin, with the hair, with what have you. According to many scholars, you don't remove anything from the body, even the hair. The Imam Shafi'i said, if you got some hair by mistake, put it back next in the kafan with him, going to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Also, let's take care, I'm sorry, I'm preaching a lot. Let's take care of our bodies. We have seen some nails that are excessive and not the nicest. Let's do it constantly, inshallah, taking care of our nails, taking care of our hair, body hair and stuff all the time. So if we die, we go to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala looking clean and everything clean. All right, so we don't cut nails, we don't cut hair, we don't do anything. Cleaning, if something is excessive under the nails or something, maybe we can remove it if you think it's najasa or too much or something. We remove it. Body is now ready. The first thing after we remove, we're not going to remove the clothes. We remove everything. Only the towel will be there, and make sure it is covering pretty well. And once you put some water on it, it sticks and stays there. Right? So the first thing we do, who can remind me? After the body is clean, I removed everything. I cover the awrah. What do I do after that? Istinja. Istinja. What is it? Trying to get anything in. This is very important. It have the first couple of times I used to do that years ago. After I finished everything, it was a little girl, Allah yarhamha. Subhanallah, I don't know. I finished and she looked clean and everything, nothing, very slim. Rahimahullah. Inshallah, she is playing in Jannah right now. And then after I finished, it was a lot of like, I don't know, diarrhea or something came. So make sure, because you know, many times when they are in the hospital, I think they give them only liquid stuff. So there might be anything inside the intestines or inside the stomach. Make sure you clean everything. Sister Ruba. Can I, if you don't mind, take them to the room? One sister, if you can take the little ones to the room, it will be great. Yes, go ahead. Put what in the sides? I'm sorry? This is a matter of experience. If you tried this before and worked, Sister Ruba is experienced, well experienced. She's the leader along with Sister Farhat and several other sisters, mashallah. When it comes to the sisters, obviously I cannot handle sisters, they handle it. So normally what we need to do is nujlisuhu. We make that person sit down. It takes at least 2, maybe more. Can I have somebody on the other side? And then I'm normally on this side, but fine. Don't cooperate, Ya Ali. So I get him, first thing I rest, make sure the head is rested. Make sure he's gonna slip if you don't control everything right. First thing is the head, and then after that, I'll get some people. We have one key thing here is to work as a team. Is not, you know, okay, I put my hand, let me lift. No. And that's again for the people inside the room. Before you do it, one person is what? Leader. Is a leader. Can we have 2? You will bump into the brother. You will do it. No, let's do it this way. One person. Because there's multiple ways to do anything and all of them are good. But at the end of the day, one imam should be there standing. Otherwise, it's not good. So one amir or amira, leader. So to make it easy, wait for that person to tell you up or down, move, get it down, move right, move left. Because normally I'm there, I'm the imam, and I know how to handle things. And then I have 4 or 5 brothers. Oh, no, let's take him here. And the other person, no, it's good to do it this way. Can you shut up, brother? Both? Just wait. I'm confused myself. I am confused. It's like I'm here, and I think I have done this a lot of times. And then oh, no, we need to do this first. Okay. And then, no, let's do that first. And then the person is going to wake up and tell them, brother, it's finished. All right. So work as a team. I'm going to take his head. 1, 2, 3. Let's get him. Easy, brothers. Bismillah. Easy. Yes, that was a little fast. It happens. So make sure he's rest. I'm going to take here. Brother Ahmed, can you put his hand, your hand, yes, here. And then I go to his stomach, lower stomach in here. What I need to do, you can help us a little bit here. He's okay because they need to see. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Okay. You can sit down. So normally, yes, he will be here. He will be like 45 degrees. Is that 45? Whatever this is. It's not 90 degrees. Maybe 6. No, that's more than 90 degrees. Yeah, 120 maybe. Yeah. Make sure it's like that. And then you get to the lower abdomen and go from the top down. Oh, there was one very important thing that we missed. Who can remind me? Those who did before? Nope. Nope. We did wudu. We're starting with wudu. No, in this process, the legs, yes. You can do it, but unless the legs are open, nothing is going to come out. So make sure you open the legs wide, so you release, the outlet will be open. Do this and then start pushing. You got it? It's okay. He's cooperating now. And then you push. I'm not pushing. Make sure somebody's supporting from the back, but make sure you're pushing from top down. From top down. Down. So in case there is anything, go to the right side. Go. The main thing right here is what? خلاص يا علي. The main thing is we're trying to get anything in the, yes, name. You're trying to get anything in the stomach, in the intestines, out. And then at this time, you will have to use a lot of water. So how do we use the water? Brother, I didn't tell you to close your. So you're going to get the thing, under the towel and keep the water on all the time, cleaning. Somebody is pushing, somebody is cleaning. And then we have a drain here, everything gets here. So we're getting everything from the right, from the left. Yes, and the table is tilted, a little bit tilted, so everything runs. Make sure that you're pushing. Many times you would not feel anything coming, but sometimes somebody's been in a hospital, a lot of liquids inside, you will see a lot of stuff coming, and this is something that needs a little bit of a strong person, to be able to handle this. So, when you think there's nothing else is coming, make sure again, khalas, he's still in this position, we put him down, we clean so much. What I would personally do, take this leg up, and obviously it's big and we're covering, and wash, give it a lot of water. This leg up, a lot of water, so in case, especially if some waste came out. Cleaning everything, and then clean on this side, clean on this side, right? So that's the istinja. If you still need more, or you think more stuff is coming, keep doing it until nothing else is coming. Done this way. What do we do next? Istinja is done. We make istinja for the person. Beginning of wudu. So I make niyyah on their behalf, for them to make wudu. Start with the right hand, and then the left. That's the right, that's the left. We go ahead with the steps of wudu. As I said, make sure you don't pour water over the face. If I pour water over the face, water is going to get to the nose, mouth, and you don't want more liquid inside the body. But what I would normally do with something like this, he's still alive, but I will cover this and wash here or something. Make sure no water gets inside the mouth and so on. You can do it. And be very careful with that. Done with wudu, what do we need to do? We do the right side of the body. Before I do the right side and left side, I would give it a quick rub. I rub the whole body. We put some soap and we, clean the body very well. And make sure do not put too much, because these things take it, the towels take it, and you keep putting water, and this foam keeps coming. So put, decent amount, but not too much. You put foam, and normally every one of the brothers take one or two of these, right? And we take one side of the body. Put a little bit of foam in here, and then just wash here and here and here and everywhere. Then we have that all over. We think it's ready. We get to the right side, wash in the back. It's very important to know how to flip or move the person. That takes at least 2 or 3 on one side, 2 or 3 on the other side, right? With a lot of water and slippery, you don't want the person sleeping with you and hitting and banging, because we have some sides to the table. So I need at least 2 brothers here and then 2 brothers here. What you need to do, if you are flipping the brother towards you, you need to lock here and here. Lock him. You don't want him to slip. So how do you lock it? Let me show them first. How do I lock it? If I'm getting him my way, this way. Don't put it this way. I find it much easier to put your hand. I'm locking him like this, and I will use the other side to get him my way. The other side, Brother Masoud, if you don't mind, whoever is here will be locking this on the waist right here, and getting the other hand right here, and get ready you will be moving, twisting this way, and this one is locking. So, because if you keep pulling and it's slippery, he comes here, goes there, so lock. Let's do it. Don't cooperate. Come on. It's already covered with big towel. It's going to go over it. You will see it right now, because it's hanging in here. Once we take him this way, it's going to drop on it. And sometimes it gets uncovered, we put it back, so we're humans. Let's do it. We're getting him my way first. Yes. This is the right side. Khalas, let's take him the other way. Brother Masoud. You. Okay, lock him. No, that's going to help you. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Bismillah. Yeah, not too much, because he's going to die. Khalas. We get that side. Hold him. Yes. It's the other one is big, is way bigger. And then you start working your way in the back, washing it and everything. We use this towel to wash this part. We put some soap in it, and we keep, rubbing it all around. Get the towel, the flush thing, the shower thing, and keep putting a lot of water here. So we cleaned it. It's good. Let's take him back. We do the other side the same way. All right? Yeah, I can do it. Let's do it, Brother Ahmed. So the way to do it, let's show people. No, if you can move this way, Jazakallah khair. It's okay. So I lock here, 1, 2, 3, and we, birrah, easy, this way. And then we start working our way here. And there is a lot of hands, so there's somebody always who makes sure the aura is covered. We work our way here, cleaning and everything, put them back. Same way. Bismillah. Done cleaning, then we wash the right side. This was izalatun najasa. We're removing any najasa on the body. Actually, I switched here. I usually do this before anything. I usually do this step. I did step 1 wudu and then step 2 this. No, I normally do cleaning of najasa like this, foam and everything first. And then wash the whole body to take this out. And then do the ritual thing. Wudu, right side, left side with clean water only. So make sure after you do that, go to the feet, toes, between the toes, clean. Somebody's working here, somebody's working here, taking the legs. We clean this area, we did this, we did that, and then we do the back. So after this, we're done with the ghusl. The next thing is we get a lot of towels first before the kafan. Don't touch this before you dry everything out, including the floor. There's a lot of water on the floor. Get a lot of towels, put it, everybody work their way out and clean. Why? Because this is going to be very big. If you start working on this with dirty floor, it's going to get to the floor. So it's going to touch it and then you have stains on it. So, yes, the towel that I mentioned, it's not this kind of towel. Do we have the towel that we use? It's kind of, yes. So it's like 3 or 4 size this. And after we're done with everything, we put it all around like you do for a baby, right? You know, this is the private parts, you wrap it around. It's like a diaper, basically like a diaper, you put it around it, so to avoid any leak. All right? So we're done with this. We clean, we dry everything out. Make sure you take your time on that. Dry the hair, dry the person first. Dry the person all over with paper towels and with these kind of towels. We use a lot of towels. When we think they are dry, he is dry, we do that under the person. We dry in the back, and then we dry the table itself, drying everything. Putting a lot of towels. Be, generous with towels. It's okay. Take a lot, put it under your feet, and keep drying the floor. Drying from the droplets that might come in there. We come to the point that everything is dry. We're ready to go. Then we're done with ghusl. We do the kafan. So, yeah. Yeah, before I do the kafan at this point, I know that you can put this in water. Maybe Sister Ruba, inshallah, can. I never use that. Even though it's sunnah, it's good to use it. But I do use a lot of perfumes, regular perfumes, mostly oil-based perfumes. What I do after I dry and I make everything, he's ready to go before we wrap him or give the kafan, I get perfume. And I have gloves. Make sure you have gloves. Put it here, mashallah, here. But don't make sure it's rubbed, not like all concentrated in one place in such a way that if you put the kafan on top of it, it's going to make a big stain or something. No, just spread it around. Here, everywhere. Done with that, we get the kafan ready. Don't forget, we dried out everything. Once we dry this out, then, was this the one we use? Yeah, we normally use one like that or 2 to put like a around the private parts. Yes. Oh yes, we replace this as many times as we want. That in that position, exactly. That's a good point. Thank you for reminding me. We get another one, obviously. Okay, beautiful. So we replace it. The way we replace it is like this. This is wet. Now we go like this, down. Get down a little. Yes. Somebody pull it. Don't hold it, brother. And then you drop this. Right? That's how it is. That's how we... the aura is uncovered. No, you're good. All right. Working on the kafan. Which one was the sister's? Sister Ruba? That one is the sister. You get a lot of clothes. Yes, you leave the... I will do it now. You'll see. Yeah, inshallah. No. We keep the... Okay. The brother is worried. We keep this. Okay, no. You keep this on all the time. You're good. All right. So this is how it works here. I need 2 brothers here, or at least 1. Those are ready, mashallah. Sister Ruba, again, Jazallahu khair. Who helped you? I see her, you know, when we run out of them, she comes here 2-3 hours, she get like 4, 5, maybe 10 ready. She get them ready. Those are 3 ready to go, right? So those are 3. What you need to do is be careful. You want minimal contact of this to the floor. Keep them up high in the air like that, as much as you can. So come here. Normally everybody gets one corner. Get one corner. Get this other corner. Okay. And then keep it flat. Go there. Brother Ahmed, come here in front of me. Keep it straight. Keep it straight. All right. Straight, straight. Straight. Yes. You're going to take this side. Yeah. Many people use it this way, but my way is a little, I don't know. Everybody likes their way. They are now like wrapped. Sometimes it's not easy to get them. The way I do them, now everybody gets a corner. And we have more people. I normally get one here, one here, one here, one here. Keep it up like this. So the way I want it is, what is the verb for this in Arabic? Or in English, I mean. To get it tucked. Is that tucked? Stretched, extended, tuck it, whatever. That's how I do it. And normally I get somebody else here. Can I have another volunteer? No, I need you there, Brother Ahmed. Keep that up. Yes, don't let it down. So tuck it like this. Here you go. And side. Do this side the same. Okay, hold it like this. Hold this here for me. And then I get that one. Same thing right here. Here we go. Keep holding it. Now hold this together. Hold this together. Good. We come from one side. Hold it. We don't need anything on our way here. Bismillah. We're done with all of that. What we need to do is come from one side. Let's say this side. Pull it. Make sure, see the way they put it right now, they didn't mean to, but leave it. Keep holding it. That's not going to be enough. Kafan past the leg. They give me like 4 inches or 5 inches past the leg. It's not going to be enough because I need it well past the legs, well past, and that also depends on the person. Back in the day, mashallah, who ordered this? One of the sisters, I forgot. No, the sister who got this from Houston. Anyways, the sister got this from Houston, Jazakallah khair. But before that, I used to run to Walmart and get what? The sheets, the bed sheets. So we have to know the size of the person first. We normally use a queen bed, but with the big size brothers or sisters, we get the king bed. So you have to know the size because we need to have enough of that past the head and enough of that past the feet. That's good now. What we need to do, next step is, we will have 2 people here, but let's say I'll do it myself and Ali will cooperate. 1, 2, 3. Put him in the side in the same way we were doing, and make sure you're holding him. He's not going to hold in place. Put that here, and what you need to do is take one side. Where's the side that I give you? This. Make sure it's like 10 inches past, not all the way. 5, 10 inches. That's it. All right? Make sure it's straight, nice. Everybody's working on it. Make sure it's good. And then get this all the way to the bottom here. Right? Get the person down, easy, the dead person, here. And you're going to move them to the other side. Ali, do it, khalas, I'm tired. Yeah, once you get him, that's it. The other side is good to go. Yeah, you're supposed to take a little bit more. And then you get him down. Everybody is holding a corner, so I don't want it to touch the ground. Very good. See, now it's under him, and we make sure it's tight. The one that you really want to keep clean is the bottom one. The bottom one is going to be the top one at the end. This one, you need to really keep it clean. That's why you need to clean the table and everything. So we work our way one by one. These are 3 layers ready to go. 1 layer here. Keep the bottom 2. Keep them stretched. Yes, keep them. I will work this. Delete this for me. Keep the bottom ones. Yes, hold these. I take it. Before I do that, make sure the right hand, like we do in Salah, right hand over the left hand, but you make sure it's straight. We make it like this or like that. Make sure it's straight right here. Right hand on the left hand. Sometimes it's stiff. You put it, it gets back again. You can somehow try to tie them, and then you will have to undo this, or somebody holds them for you. We can't have any knots, but somebody holds them. What you need to do, or what I do, is this. Brother Ahmed, if you don't mind, can you come? Yeah, so what I need to do is, at this point, well, after I put this, work your way in the middle first. Everybody's holding this, just holding it. So I get this very tight, and I hold my hand on his hands like this, right? And then everybody's helping me. Somebody's stretching this, and somebody's stocking this in here. Make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
Right? So the first one like this, and we get it under him, and then I get that tight. Stand up. Oh yeah, the towel. That's very good. At this point, yes. That's why we need a lot of people. You pull this towel.
Help you with that. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And
all right.
that it's covered,
Okay.
we take that off. Thank you very much. Here we go. We get this one, and then we take the second one. Make sure it's tight, because it gets loose after a while. It's tight, especially this one in the middle here. This one in the middle. Put the first one, make sure hand is on it, because that's going to keep it tight. Get the second person. Don't release this unless you press. Get the second layer. And then, see, one layer was this way, one layer was this way. Now the next one is going to cover this malfoof. It's kind of malfoof. The sisters do the mahshi. So the same thing, this way. And then everybody's working with you. Here and here, we do it all through. Same thing in the middle here. Keep your hand here, Brother Ahmed. And then you do the same thing here. Normally also, you don't want to keep this loose. I don't want it to have it loose because we're carrying the body, putting it in the casket. And again, out of the casket, down. You don't want anything loose. The first one has to be tight, even at the bottom here. The way to do it, get these together. And then this one here, put it under it. And keep tucking, and people helping. Then you get that around it like that. So basically, it's same like the malfoof, the grape leaves that you make it. That's first layer ready. Second layer, like that. Again, make sure it is clean, 100% clean, not having any dirt on it. Take this, and somebody is working there, somebody's working here, somebody's working in the middle. Second layer is good. Hold this. Then we do the third layer. Middle. The middle is the most important, but also people working on the feet, very, very important. That last one is the most important, because that's what's going to show at the end. Here we go. Get that. Subhanallah. And then we normally get 3 pieces. We have a lot of them there. Tie this. You can tell I'm already tired now. Subhanallah. So yes, these pieces. And then you tie it here. Okay. One, the way you do it to help me, because most of the time I'm the one who is putting the person in the grave. Tie it. One, not too tight. And then the other one, make sure it is done in such a way that for me, if I pull this, quick release, it's going to go. Okay? So you tie it once, and then the other one. What kind of knot is that? What do you call this knot? Bow tie? Bow tie. Yes, when you put the person in the grave, no knots. You have to undo it. So I just take that off and leave it there. No knots or anything. So that's what I do. Maybe I did it too much. Did I do it twice? Here you go. Yeah, just take it off. The one in the middle, we can take it from here and work our way like this. It's good to go. All right. And then we tie it on the hand. The hand is here. We make sure that we tie it right here. One. But not super tight. Just tight enough to keep the body there. And make sure you do this bow tie here. Like this. So if I go to the grave, I just pull this, leave it there. Same thing with the head. The same like I did here. Obviously, we cannot do it for him. Once, the way we do it is we get the body like that. We don't do this. We keep the body, and then we put perfume. We help. You guys are leaders. You lead the family. The family is in distress, and they are crying and stuff. Now you call them after you take the body to the casket. Leave only the face, not the whole face. Obviously, if there's any marks, some blue areas, some red areas, cover as much as you can. Just get the eyes and maybe the forehead. Try to make the person look nicest. And then you call the family, put it. Usually the way to move it to a casket, again, people from here, people from here and all sides, and they work together to put the body in the casket, on their back, in their back. Make sure there is a side for the head, put the head in one side, and it's already marked there. Body is there. Normally we take it from there, but if you are the only one there, we call the family, we guide the family, come, give them salam. This is not a time to come and sit and cry and stay for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, no. It's quickly coming and having a final look and saying salam and kissing the person on the forehead. You can guide them and giving them final salam and do it, finish it, put the body in the casket, family are done, put the casket right here in the corner. And if it's a sister, and then we take it from there. Then we take the body, Salatul Janaza, graveyard, put them in the grave. By this, he is gone to the akhirah. All right, questions inshallah. I am sure we missed some stuff, but we are opening the door for question. The way it works is we're going to take, thank you brother, Jazakumullah khair. You can go back. We will take one brother and one sister inshallah. Quick questions inshallah, Mu'adh. So, the kafur, usually the sidr, it may be added to the water, but the water is like we use water from the tap. The sidr is this, right? Is that how you use it, Sister Ruba? We put it in the water. Okay. So this was, there was no soap back in the day. So soap would do the job. But that has a special smell and it's good. They use it. I usually don't use it. But if you want to use it, you put it in the water, mix it, and then you use this water to wash the body. And then the kafur, you put it at the end, at the last, or like on the body or so. But I use perfume. I think perfume would work perfectly fine. That's question one. Sisters? Yes, Doctor. Oh, very good. Do we need to put cotton in the mouth or nose or any other openings? Don't mess up. Don't be excessive dealing with the body. However, you might notice as you are washing the body that there is some leak. It's leaking. Stuff keep coming. It might be a good idea to put. I usually try to stay away from that much as I can. But if you think it's necessary, you can put some cotton, but not too much. Don't overfill it in the mouth, especially if the mouth is open. Some people mouth is very open. I may put something to make it look, nice. I try to cover as much as I can. But you may do that if necessary, if needed. Brother? Yes. Yes, we can use soap. We do use soap. Sister? And everything is there in the room. Sister Farid. Sure, I'm sorry. A lot of? Okay. That's a good idea, but what we do actually on the spot, we have to many times, not many times, sometimes we had to say, no, I said I'm not going to use this, there is some stain on it or there's something, we check it on the spot. If none of what we have qualifies or looks absolutely clean, we get a new one, something clean. So we make sure it is clean. But yes, no, actually she prepares, I don't know, for some reason in the past couple of years, she prepared, we thought that when you were doing it, I think she was preparing like 5 or 6, and then we ran out of them in a few months. And then we had to do again. But normally we don't keep it, because we never know. Sometimes you have 1 or 2 janazas, sometimes you stay for like several months with no janaza. We just keep like, I think a few. Yeah, 1 or 2. And then I may say that, sister, they have, if you do, that's my opinion, but that's what I don't do. I don't make ghusl with the sisters. Sisters normally have 5 things. Khimar, which was what, already Sister Ruba had it here. The cover for the hair. Izar, which is the thing that covers more like the lower part of the body from here and down. And then Izar, same like what the men has in Umrah or Hajj, which cover the top part of the body. This is 3. Walifafatan, and then 2 wraps like this. The way I say it will be perfectly fine if you have 5 wraps. Have 5 full wraps, and that should be good. But I leave it for the sisters to do what they are comfortable with, and all of these are good anyway. Sister, then brother. Hashim, Dr. Hashim. You comfortable? You okay? Right. Okay, CPR. We can talk about CPR, but yeah, don't assume that somebody is dead. Try to do CPR. We can call for that. I think the youth did it recently, and we can also call for that, inshallah. A sister, and then coming back to brother. Any sister? Yes. Please ask your questions. Go ahead. Yes, we wash the hair, and for the woman, what needs to be done? I'm sure that you do that. ثلاث ضفائر. If she has long hair, you have 3 braids. You have 3 braids. You make 3 braids, and you can explain, sister. Any of the sisters, the leader, Farhat, or what do you do to the sisters? You want to come here? Come here. Explain what you do with the sisters. Go ahead. Anybody? Okay, before we do, that's a good idea. Anybody has a question over the sit-up, so I can show you. Otherwise, we can give this guy a break. It's good. When we do it, he's not going to be coming back. The real one is one way. He's not coming back. But alhamdulillah, he's coming back. Do good, Ya Ali. And hopefully, inshallah, we all do good. So he cannot go anywhere. Yeah. Jazakallah khair. Subhanallah. Thank you. Yes, please explain.
All right.
Sister
So
Farhat.
for okay, so for sisters, I personally like to keep it as simple and as convenient as possible, because sometimes body is super heavy and we do not have enough volunteers.
If I may beg your attention, inshallah, if you don't mind, all brothers. A sister is talking, and she is actually the leader of one of the leaders of the sisters. Because you were talking. She is explaining what do they do with the sisters. Yes.
So, of course, whatever Sheikh has said already, checking the water temperature and making sure we have everything ready. I prefer to be at 0 level, no talking at all. No talking at all. I usually use sign language for anything, because I personally feel it's very disrespectful if we are talking in that room. After that, I believe in 5 sheets, because sometimes these sheets can be very thin. It depends on the thread count. So I prefer 5 sheets, and then I have an extra sheet in the casket for brothers to pick up, because of course brothers have to pick that up. Ruba, don't kill me. But I don't do the khimar and the pieces separately. I just use 5 sheets all together. For hair, I like to give chance to the family member if they want to come and wash the body. But if there is no family, because lots of time we get bodies from out of the town and they don't have any family with them. So if there is anybody, I like to invite them to come and do it if they want to. Most of the time they say no. We start, and with the hair, we make sure that we braid the hair on the sides. Since we have to be very gentle, so usually we don't break any hair or anything, but taking the tubes and bandages, all these things, these are very sensitive, and we have to be very super gentle about it. This time we had recently we had a nurse, a practicing nurse with us, so we kept on asking, should we take these tubes out, or what should we do? It's
Special
as simple
things
as that.
for women. What else is special that you... Nails and all of these, yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. For the sister, what we do extra, that we put the towel, then we bring big sheet. First, we put the towel from like her neck to her toes. We cover with a towel. Then we have big sheet is cover all the body. So because we was like just with the sheet, with the water, the towels get wet. So we make sure that is covered. No one see anything. All of us, like we work under we put our hand under the towel And for the hair, we do it after, we dry the hair and almost wears the kafan, because anything dropped from the hair, we have to put it with the body. Just one thing I really want the sister, please, the acrylic nails, the gel nails, make sure, advise your sisters, advise your daughters, anyone you see in the street, don't put it. We can't take it. We're trying. I got a new gel, like new acetone kind to take them off, because if we can't, we have to make tayammum, and that's happened with us. And we just have to wash the body and keep it there. And I'm very sure no one wants that to happen. And always remind your daughters that the hijab, they will put it anyway. So they put it in the dunya. When they want it, it's so hard for us.
Can I have one sister to take care? We have the room there. You can open it for them, inshallah. All right.
It's so hard for us to put the hijab for a sister. It would be the first time she wear it when she's going to the grave. Like, it's not easy. So
so I'm sure a lot of people who never did ghusl before, you will have millions of questions. But if you go once, I promise you, just one time, and participate, you will learn as you go. You will learn. So if you have anything else, any other questions, other than the practicality, how do you do that? If you see us doing it, if you join us doing it, you will know what needs to be done. Next question. Yes, one more thing. Go ahead. Give her the mic.
One time, one from the families was sister and her mother, she's overseas, and she asked to keep the video call during the ghusl.
No.
And I said no.
Absolutely no.
Okay.
No video. Taken video, even if for family members.
Okay.
Family members are here, ahlan wa sahlan. After we finish,
That's what I said.
they want to give her salam, show her the video, make dua, final. But that's another thing too. People in and out. The leader, whoever is in charge. That's how I usually do it with men. Who is helping me? I need those 3 or 4 brothers in. Close the door. We decide before, if we have family members who want to help, ahlan wa sahlan. But if they're going to come and keep crying and wailing next to us, it's not going to work. You're there to help. Come, help us. So if they are there, decide, yes, I got enough help. That's it. Close the door. Imagine you are in this place. You don't want, XYZ coming. Oh, can I take a look? Another brother, not volunteer. No. Close the door. No videos. And remember, you're here. Number 1, be very respectful to the family. Yes. Talk to them beforehand. Explain to the process. Normally, they don't want any explanation. They are lost. However, you are in charge. They are in our masjid here because I have, everything you can imagine. One family wanted to do that. Let's talk. Let's discuss it. We love them. We respect them. We're trying to help them. However, you come here, 1, 2, 3. You follow the process. So no video calls. It's not a show in here. It's their right to see the person at the end, give them salam. Yes, at the end, after we get the person ready. But make sure, please, the door is closed. No people in and out. Next question, comment. Yes. Is it recommended to say anything during the ghusl? What I normally do, I ask everybody to say dhikr. I put my phone on Quran. Just Quran. Keep the Quran running. Make sure the person is comfortable. Quran is running. Turn it a little loud. Not too loud, but not too low. Brothers who are helping, don't be on the way of each other. So the leader should explain to them, brother or sister, this corner, that corner, here. You're here, you're here. One of the most important ones is, and that needs to, for me, that needs to be, to know what they're doing, is the one, we have a little closet where everything is. That person is like a nurse. This is the most important one because we need a scissor. Can we have a Band-Aid? Can you hand me this? Can you give me that? That person should be familiar. I'm not asking for scissor and then it comes to me 10 minutes later. So the person knows what to do. So there's one person here. There's one person at the water. At least there's one in each corner. Everybody's doing one thing. Not you're here and then the next minute you're here. We will be in the way of one another. Next question, sister. Can we have? Yes, sister. The best surah to recite, all the Quran is good. Any Quran is good. I normally put Al-Baqarah. But you can put Al-Mulk, you can put Yasin, any Quran. Person hearing Quran, inshallah, would make them comfortable. Next one. recommended that you have wudu? No, you don't need to have wudu, but you shouldn't be on janaba. Janaba, like you have to have a shower yourself, but even if you have janaba, you can still do it. But normally, you don't have to have wudu. You will need to make wudu afterwards, according to some scholars. Next question. Yes, doctor. Wonderful. Yes. Thank you. Questions usually, get everything that we skip. Ethics. If you see anything that you didn't like, this is amanah. This is a trust. You should not ever say it. You should not say, oh my God, his face was like that. She was this. They look very bad. They this, they whatever. No. Because you will see things. You will see things. I've seen some cases, if it's a good thing, you say it. If you see something, I saw that multiple times. Wallahi, one time at least, I was like, is that brother alive? As if he's smiling for me. It's like, okay. I had to check on the thing. And Dr. Nahas, what he normally, I said, doctor, check him. Is the brother? What? Another case, the brother, we are live, I don't know. But Dr. Nahas, he checked him too. He was warm. Like normally the body is what? Sister can tell you. Very stiff and cold. That brother was warm. It's like, we didn't put water yet. Wallahi. It's like, I had to call for God. I remember Brother Nahas, but I think I called for 2-3 brothers to check. Is he alive or something? But that brother, one brother was smiling. Another brother was very kind of warm. So, yes, if you see anything bad, don't say it. You're not allowed to say anything. But good things, yes, say it. MashaAllah, he was good, he was smiling, he was like... And subhanAllah, some janazas, not even, it's the whole process. Some janazas, it goes like that. It goes like that. They come, like the last janaza, honestly, last janaza, they came last minute, I believe, and we had like 5, 6, 7 sisters. Normally, I'm like pulling my hair until I have no hair here when we have a sister, because I keep, sometimes, especially with the sisters, there's not enough volunteers. To secure 2 or 3, that's great, but last time we had, I think, several of them, 5 or 7. Depending on the body, the size of the body. If it's a normal size body, 4 people, 2 and 2. More is better, but not too much. 3 on this side, 3 on this side is typical for me. 6 people, 3 here, 3 here. But if you have like a bigger person that needs more people to carry and stuff, maybe you add 1 or 2 more people. Yes, sister. Same for women. Okay. Yes. I did not wash people with corona, but I washed somebody who was left, the body was left in the apartment until it was neighbors who, it was a crime. Neighbor who said we smelled something bad. So the body was decaying. And then they had to take the body for autopsy. It was all over. That's probably the worst thing I have seen. So once we opened the bag, so in some cases we had to make tayammum. If you cannot make ghusl, because the body, if you open its pieces, it's like, so tayammum, which is dry, the same we do for ourselves. That tayammum substitutes wudu and it substitutes ghusl as well. So if you cannot do it, and that was the fatwa in some cases with, if you cannot have access to those people and you cannot even use water, maybe tayammum, which is the dry sand. You don't have to get dirt, but just put your hand, just open the door, the back door, and get to earth. Put your hand, take all the dirt out, and come to the face of the person. If you cannot do it directly, then even over the cover, the bag, face, and then the 2 hands. That if you cannot do what you can, if you cannot do what we said typically, then what can you do? Do what you can. We will take one brother and come back to you. Somebody raised the hand here. Yes, come on. That's the norm. He's not, we don't. Yeah, so normally we say move the body this way. We don't say move Muhammad or Ali or Ahmad. Yeah, so because the minute they leave this life, the name is still connected, but that's no. They say, oh, the janaza here.
Not only me, everybody. Janazah here. They don't say, is Muhammad here? Right? Is the funeral here yet? I think that's the same with every culture. Who was next? Who raised the hand? Do we have anybody who didn't ask question before? Yes. Still connected to the body, still feeling. The soul is still connected and feeling. That is another workshop that we can talk about what happens at death. Where does the soul go and everything. But thank you for the question. Can I have maybe 2 or 3 and then we get here? Yes. If you can. But in some cases, in this case, I think we kept the bag. We did not move the bag. We kept the bag and then we made the kafan for the bag, over the bag. Everything over the bag. Yes. Here. Anybody else? All right, Dr. Ahmed. Oh, very good. Yes. So people trying to take hair or something, don't take anything from the deceased. Whatever legacy they left behind, love that they left behind, family members, children, but don't try. We Muslims, we don't hold holy materials and things and stuff. Yes, we love people and we love their memories, but maybe pictures, you have it. But don't take any parts of the body, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even actually it's sunnah in our life when we cut the hair or cut the nails, as we are alive, that we bury it. It's not mandatory, but we believe this is from Allah. We are from earth, body goes back to earth, bury it in earth. So if there, like I said, many scholars said even if you cut some hair by mistake, keep it there. Keep it with the body, it's going to be. People trying to put stuff. I have seen people trying to put mushaf. I've seen people trying to put zahr, they throw it all over. Okay, fine. Other people had other cultures, they put some perfumes. Fine. But putting a mushaf, I had to remove it. Mushaf, Quran book. Because this body, you have watched this post. I came across this post after, I think, 30 days. What's going to happen? 60 days, 90 days. It's going to be all blood and fluid and all, dirt stuff. This is haram. I'm not saying it's my choice. Disrespectful for the mushaf to keep the mushaf with the body. However, many scholars and many righteous people over the Islamic history, they would like to take with them something that means amal salih, something good. In some cultures, they like to be wrapped in the ihram. These are the ihram, the cover, the clothes that they had while they made hajj. Good, you can do that. Many scholars, Imam Ahmad, I remember, he was saying the water that you will wash me with. He was a scholar. He was reading day and night, and براية القلم, when he sharpened the pencils, he ended up having a huge pile of like wood pencil from years and years of work and knowledge that he dedicated for Allah. He said, make sure you warm my water over a fire that you made from this. So everybody has their own, way. This is amal salih, maybe. One sahabi, he said, Ya Rasulullah, when he had a new cloth, somebody give abaya, something that you put over the shoulders. It was new, and Rasulullah didn't like it so much, he put it on his body. He said, Ya Rasulullah, can you give it to me? He said, okay. He just got it a few minutes ago. He entered the house, took it off, put something else, and folded it for him and said, and everybody was telling him, why did you do that? He just got it. And you ask him and he's not going to say no. He said, Wallahi, I didn't ask for that to be for me to dress it here. I asked for this to be my kafan. I wanted my kafan to be something from Rasulullah. So you are welcome as long as it's something that means something for you, that doesn't have anything innovative or bad. It should be fine and it should be good. And everybody, this is your relationship with Allah. Yes, sister. Other conditions. If conditions, tayammum replaces wudu in case you cannot make wudu, or there is no water. You may have some conditions that you or yourself cannot make wudu, or the water is there and you cannot use it. You can make tayammum. Same thing for the deceased. The deceased is here, but the body we cannot use water over it, or there's no water, so we can make tayammum in all of these cases. If there is no water, or if there's water but we cannot use it. The tayammum to do it as I explained. ضربتين ضربة, one hit face, one hit hand, like this. That's it. All right. Yes. If you cannot, if you can, everything. ما استطعتم, whatever you can. Whatever we can, we have to do it. Whatever we cannot, what can we do? Yes. Yes. No ghusl. And for the shaheed only on the battlefield. We're not gonna see that. Shaheed in Palestine or something, they don't do ghusl for them. Yes. Abdurrahman, can you get me some more water, please? They can have what? More what? Gold teeth. Yeah, if something, we don't normally miss with the body. Obviously, gold rings, gold earrings, all of that, they have to be removed. But gold teeth or something that would change the look of the person, we don't. But some people put it not as a replacement. They put it as for beautification. No, that has to be removed. Other than that, we try our best not to mess with the body. And again, we go back to the family, you know. Maybe that is worth something for them, and it doesn't include a lot of excessive things to the body that can be removed, no problem. Yes, Dr. Masood. Yes, so if the deceased did not like certain person, don't let it come. Yes, this is the general rule. أولى الناس, the closest people to the person is the wali, the awliya. The father is number one. The grandfather, the closest people to that person. So, closest family members. And al-awsiya, what is the wasi? I say in my wasiyya, the one to wash my body is XYZ. Even if it's from a different you said that, it has to happen. Unless the person is not available or something. So make sure if you have somebody that you feel comfortable, and everybody of us is like that. I want this person to, I trust this person, I trust this sister, I trust that whatever. So obviously sisters wash sisters, brothers wash brothers.
Actually, yes. My question is that, does that apply to that person not to come to the funeral too, or just...
No. They come to the funeral, but they don't directly handle the body in terms of washing, in terms of making the dafn or burial. But not coming to janazah. No, they come to janazah, no problem. Jazakallah khair. Okay, we need to close here, inshallah, unless anybody has a question. I will take 1, 2, 3. Yes. Can a husband do ghusl for his wife? Okay. Khalas. The fatwa here is yes. Some scholars said yes. Yes. Some scholars said yes. Yes. Alhamdulillah. And vice versa, yes. The Prophet ﷺ said, what was the hadith? He was joking with Aisha radiallahu anha, and it was about death. If I die, you would wash me? He say, maybe you will die first and he will wash you. So they were talking about husband and wife washing each other's. No, that's only the husband. It doesn't apply to father, mother, because in life they cannot. It's not allowed for the father. Yes, a father can see certain parts of the body, not like strangers, but not like the husband. Husband and wife is different from father, mother, and so on. So that applies to only the husband and husband with wife. But normally and generally speaking, women, unless we don't have, sisters, then the husband can participate, or the wife can participate with the husband. But not the brothers, not the sisters. Again, unless it's necessary. But actually, some scholars, even in this case, they said we don't need ghusl. You don't have to have ghusl if you have to uncover or somebody in front of somebody else that they cannot see that person. طيب معاذ. No. He said some scholars may refuse to do janazah for somebody that have a specific sin. The Prophet ﷺ did it sometimes for somebody who had a debt. He said, he had a debt, I'm not going to lead the janazah for him. Why? But he said, you lead, somebody else lead the janazah. He is Muslim, he is good, but he is actually discouraging others from being indebted. or from doing this, or from doing that. So if somebody is known to be causing issues and not issues and problems, we're not talking about this difference in opinion. We're talking about somebody who's really bad, but that dies as a Muslim at the end. It's wajib of the Muslims to wash the body over the collectively. But maybe the imam can say no. Maybe somebody who is followed can say no for some reasons that can happen. But generally speaking, we don't do that. Yes. Okay, we don't want to get there. She's talking about what if there's bruises, whatever on the body. Normally, we don't wash the body here. This is a licensed place. We don't get the body here unless this body is released, officially released by a hospital. So they do their job. If there's bruises, whatever, that's their job. We don't get there. Our job here? No, we don't. I don't. You trusted us. You bring in the body to us. We will wash it. We'll follow our own ethics. I'm not going to answer questions. Thank you. Jazakallah khair. But otherwise, the person who released the body, they are in charge of whatever happened to the body. All right, good. Yes, we get the funeral home involved. The funeral home does the process. They get the paperwork done and everything. And then the funeral home bring that body to us here. So they do their process and they bring the body for us. They are licensed to do that. Any other sisters? Yes. Okay, that's a good question. How soon? Normally, Islamically, the best is what? Is to do it quick. You die, we prepare the body, we wash the body. But in many cases, family has to, this is a decision of the family. They wait for other family members to come from another state and sometimes even from out of country, whatever. We tell them the sunnah, the right way is to do it as quick as can without much rushing. If somebody's in Tallahassee coming in 1 or 2 hours, fine. But if we have to wait several days, we would advise against that. It's not typical. However, if it happens, this is the decision of the family. They get in touch with us and they tell them, what is the plan? When are you bringing the body? This and that. With this last case, I got the news, I think it was Thursday, and I told them it's good to do it tomorrow, Friday, bigger number of people, but they said, we still have to have family members coming, I don't know from where, from far, we would do it Saturday. I said, okay, we do it Saturday. We did it Saturday. So family make the decision. But normally, better to make it quick as possible. Any other sisters? I'll take one more. Yes, go ahead. Janazah fund here? Actually, thank you for asking this question. This community is blessed in many, many, many ways, ask me. And maybe I don't know as much as some of the pioneers. This is one of the blessings here. Does anybody has an idea if you we had some family members, we decided to go, if you go bury the body in any of those cemeteries, how much do you make? Any idea? 15, 20, you know for sure you have a specific number? How much? Give me the number. The land? 12,000, 15,000. Anybody knows for sure? 25, depending how fancy it is. Is it on the main street or 25,000 right here, main one. For the land, for the casket, for all of that. Now, alhamdulillah, because of two very honored, respectable muhsinun in our community, they donated the land. The land is giving to us donation. Dr. Khan and Dr. Zawahri, Kamil. Jazahumullah khair. The land belongs to them. They bought it long time ago. And they made it waqf for the Muslim. This is for the Muslims now. That's for one. So you pay zero for the land. Alhamdulillah, it's ours. Now we managed to have a deal with this specific funeral home. Funeral homes charge several thousands. It was all due to Dr. Nahas back in the day and many other brothers, but mainly Dr. Nahas. that we manage to keep it to the minimal. We tell them we don't need casket. Casket, give us one. They normally charge you for that. But we use the same casket, but we change it after a few times or several times when it's not usable. Because we don't bury, normally we don't bury with the casket. So we basically, it costs around how much, Dr. Tariq? 3,500 or something? 3,000 to 3,500. Obviously, the washing is free. All of us are volunteers. The salah, we do it. All of that, the process is all free. Land is free. The 35,000 goes to the funeral home. That's an American, the guys who bring the body and go. And that might vary how far they're going to go get the body. They had to go to Albany. They had to go somewhere. Yes, they charge extra. So you pay them directly. And then we normally tell brothers or sisters, especially from outside of the community, if they want to donate to the masjid, that's up to them. But we don't charge. But that's the charge. Normally the charge here is about 3,000, 3,500. And if somebody cannot afford that, we get it from the fund, from the masjid, yes. We get it here. We take care of that. Yes, okay.
Women are not supposed to follow the janaza, and I see that here they follow the janaza and they attend the burying. So,
Okay.
is halal or haram?
Generally speaking, it goes for a reason why women would not follow the janazah. I have seen, the question is women following the janazah. I have seen with my eyes back home in Egypt, women, even before going to the graveyard, just they see the body coming, and probably anybody from other countries they can relate. What do? Mother, sister, I have seen wailing. I have seen these kind of peoples, our peoples are very emotional, very super emotional. I'm not sure how it is in Syria or Uzbekistan or elsewhere, but I have seen people fainting and screaming out loud, my son. And obviously that's not a sign of sabr or good faith. When I first came to the States, I was like, these people don't have feelings here or what? We do janazah and it's silent and it's like, nobody even I didn't hear one scream. Okay, they actually, let's not get there. So the cases are totally different here. I have sisters come very respectfully and calm. And the only thing, if I may, is for the sisters, don't come too close. The people are handling the body and making the dafn. Maybe you can watch from far there. It's okay, but don't come too close. This is the job of brothers now, burying, putting some sand and some movement. But overall, personally, I think it's okay. If some sisters don't feel they don't want to follow the janazah and go all the way, they can go and visit later, inshallah. But it's okay, wallahu a'lam, with this condition, to go. They go respectfully, they go. However, it's the opposite actually here. Brothers and sisters, I don't know. This is disrespectful and haram. Take it from me. Body is here and some people joking and laughing and raising their voice in the masjid. People are joking out here after Jum'ah or something. The body is going. The Prophet ﷺ once was sitting with the Sahaba. Janazah passed by. He stood up. And in some narrations, he had his like this. Yeah, he said, Ya Rasulullah, this is a Jew. This is a Jewish person. He said, قَالَ أَلَيْسَتْ نَفْسًا مَنْفُوسًا? Is it not a soul that Allah created? This is a soul. So he respected you. You stand up. That's very good here. We see it here. When you see janazah, the whole road is stopped. That is Islamic. That's what we should do. Not like brothers and sisters joking and stuff. And more so in the graveyard. And we are handling, and I've seen it, not too much, but it happened a couple of times. Some people are joking on the side. No. Yeah, so let's be respectful to the whole scene, inshallah. We can keep going all night. No, we need to stop. Yes. Box, yes. Yes, it's mandatory. It's by law here that you have to have the concrete box. You don't have to put the casket, but the body has to be in a box. Why? Because earth, if anybody handles land here in Florida or this part of Florida, it's sandy or clay, or somebody, like a coyote or something can easily dig and get the body. Also the flooding, that's my reasoning. it could be raining. It's dry right now, and then you can have heavy rain that can get the body uncovered. So to respect the body, we put the body in this concrete. Concrete is earth, and then we also add some earth inside, some sand inside, so the person is in direct contact with the sand, with the earth. So, وإياكم بارك الله فيكم وجزاكم الله خير. Please get in touch with Dr. Tariq right here or myself to be added to the group. And this is not a chat group for us to talk. This is only if you are willing to come at least one time and volunteer. We can add you to the group, and normally there's no discussions there. We just say there is janaza coming. Anybody is willing to come, and then we can get names of people who are willing to help. Jazakum Allah khair. Pick up A. Okay. So if you can give us a hand, inshallah, to clean up outside.